Hi, this is Christine. Welcome to our YouTube video today. Today I'm making a scrapbook layout with the Spring Fling Florals. So I'm doing this pretty quickly because the video would take probably 4 times as long. So I'm measuring out, I have a photo that I want to feature. I sort of, you know, penciled off the corners and I want to make sort of cascading flowers in first a black and white, and I'm just stamping with Tuxedo Black Memento ink and just stamping in a variety of places. And I love these stamps. And I'm trying to be very careful so that it's all clean and crisp. And I was, for the most part, pretty lucky. I think I just stamped once where it didn't turn out quite as well. But I hit it with other florals, as you'll see in a moment. So here I'm just trying to, again, the photo is, the center point of the whole scrapbook layout. It's a photo that my daughter took when we were in Duke Gardens. So Duke University has a beautiful area they call Duke Gardens, and it's just so gorgeous. So we went there a few times, and my daughter's interested in photography, and she took a bunch of photos, and I chose this one that I'm sharing today for this layout. And again, I'm stamping. The key to sort of making this work is to use your larger stamps first and then to intersperse with smaller images. So I've used a lot of the larger ones, and now I'm sort of filling it in with smaller images. And I do love the Memento ink. It creates very clean, crisp images, but you do have to tap the pad quite a bit to get there. But I use this and the Gina K black ink quite a lot. So here I wanted sort of a watercolor look, so instead I decided against doing, because I knew I would have to do a ton of watercoloring, I chose watercolor paper from My Favorite Things. I have a whole stamp pad, a whole pad full of different colors. And so what I decided to make it easier on myself, so this wouldn't be a multi-day project, was to take watercolor paper and just stamp on it and die cut out all the images, and that's what I do. So here you can just see me right now. I'm stamping all the leaves out, and I wasn't sure if this would all work together, and I actually really do love the way the scrapbook layout turned out. So they are stamped all my leaves. And here's the paper pad I'm trying to figure out. I've decided on orange and yellow because I don't use orange nearly enough in my cards and layouts. So I'm stamping on both colors, and then I'm just going to die cut them out. And it creates a very soft look. And it's a nice contrast to the black and white layer that's underneath. And I have to say I was inspired. I'm going to include there were kind of two scrapbook layouts that I saw recently that I was really inspired by, and this is largely due to that inspiration. So I'm going to share both of those in my blog post. So here I sort of put it together without gluing it down, just to see how it would look. And Unfortunately, I do have some marks when I move things around, but you'll see I'm actually going to cut it down to size and a little bit down, like a 1/4 inch all around. And I'm actually pretty happy because I probably would not have used that background green. And you'll see, I think it ties everything together. So here I'm splattering with um, gold acrylic paint. And just made a very loose, watery acrylic paint and just tapped it all over the place. So I'm going to have use stickers as my title for my layout. So instead of a sentiment in the scrapbook layout, you'd, kind of title your page. So here I've glued down the white to the green background. And I do like how it just coordinates with the green in the photo and the green leaves. So that worked out pretty well. So now I'm trying to just adhere everything down. And I've also just put some sequins in there. And here I'm adhering the Duke Gardens, the thickers, to create sort of the title for my layout. And I've helped myself because I'm very good at making the letters crooked. I used a very thin ruler that's very flexible. And so you can see I put them on there in a straight manner. And then you just sort of remove the ruler. And I have the same for the bottom. I have the gardens on the bottom of the ruler, which you can't unfortunately see because there isn't enough room to see. It's easier to do a card video than a scrapbook video. So unfortunately, I didn't push it up further. So I'm just doing the same thing. I'm wiggling the ruler out of the way and leave. So I like the way this layout came out. I hope this inspires you to do your own scrapbook layout. And thanks for stopping by.